पुलिस के डीजीपी आर स्वैन ने फारूक अब्दुल्ला के बयान पर पलटवार किया। पुलिस महानिदेशक आर स्वैन से जेकेएलएच के सीनियर एडिटर तेजिंदर सिंह सोडी ने खास बातचीत की।
To boost the morale of the village defense group members, the Director General of Jammu and Kashmir Police along with other senior officers have been interacting with them, boosting their morale. Right now we are joined by the Director General of Jammu and Kashmir Police, Mr. R. Swayne. Sir, since afternoon I have also been witnessing that you are meeting VDG members. What is the concept behind that?
This scheme has been there for quite some time, almost about since 1996-97. The Village Defence Group scheme has been there in J&K. However, in the context of the new challenge that has come about from across the border, and also taking advantage of the fact that the Bodo villages have a different level of energy and enthusiasm in always participating along with the security forces and police to be able to defeat any misadventure on the part of the enemy. We thought it is appropriate, and people also sent signals to us that they should also be given the opportunity. So therefore we thought that the scheme should be given a new life. It should be revisited. It should be strengthened in different ways, in numbers, both in the existing groups and also by adding new groups, and at places where we think they would be productive and operationally helpful and useful. And so to that extent, this is an effort. Me and my senior colleagues are on the move along the border, and we would also use the opportunity to have a feedback as to what are the problems which the existing border village groups our village defense groups are facing. So we overcome them. So it's a interaction, it's a feedback, and I'm learning. At the same time, I'm also, along with my colleagues, I would see that how this scheme can be given a new fillip, and we will make it very hard for the enemy.
Sir, these VDG members, they are termed as the eyes and ears of our security forces, and in the past they have played a pivotal role to eradicate terrorism from these border belt. But they have a grudge that they are using obsolete weapons. They are not being given new sophisticated weapons. So is there a plan to provide them with sophisticated weapons, given the challenge from across is really tough these days, sir?
Yeah, this issue did come up during the meeting, and we are determined. The Army has been generous to help us with better weapons, and we are in the process of getting them, and we would certainly equip and replace the old ones with semi-automatic and better arms and ammunition.
Sir, at a time when our security forces are battling terrorists on the ground, one of the politicians, I won't name him because would be a political question, but I just want to know that making a statement by a senior politician that the armed forces are hand in glove with terrorists, one of the politicians, he made a statement today, he's a former chief minister, he made a statement that army is hand in glove with terrorists, and that is why terrorism in Jammu has increased and terrorists are able to infiltrate and kill innocent civilians. So how do you see such statement? Does it affect the morale of our security forces?
I am actually at a loss of words to be able to respond to. You see, let's be very plain and honest that the security forces, the army, the paramilitary and the police, they have lost as many as 7,000 lives, and they continue to lose. So they are in the forefront, and they are one of the most finest patriotic sections of the community and the Indian nation state. That is all that I can.
Sir, I saw in your earlier program also and this program also that large number of people have come here. So given the enthusiasm among the VDG members, what would be your message to the people on the border belt who are still reluctant to come forward and give the information to armed forces?
I don't think they are reluctant. I think they are eager. The only issue is that how do we streamline or kind of facilitate that flow of information. The police and the security forces making their channels open and available, and so somebody who is eager, somebody who has seen something important, somebody who has a bit of an information, very relevant information to share, he is able to access a particular number or a particular person easily. I do not really think there is a dearth of intent on the part of the border villages. Actually, the enthusiasm that you see is sufficient evidence of the fact that they are willing to contribute. This is exactly the exercise. They are willing to contribute. We are willing to really accept that contribution. The modalities have to be worked out.
So
That
there were some sir, last question. Sir, there were some reports that SSG commandos of Pakistan, they have also infiltrated, or former commandos. How true is this information, sir?
Those kinds of information, perhaps, I mean, we can all say at this point of time that there are foreign terrorists on our soil who have managed to find some gaps and be here, and they are very well trained, and they are marauders, they are mercenaries, and they are taking advantage of our terrain, and they are taking advantage of the fact that they have a gun in their hand.
And they will
But
be
that is all that they have.
They will be
and
eliminated,
beyond that, they have no resources to follow.
This is assurance that they will be eliminated soon.
Oh yes.
So this is the assurance which has come from the Director General of Jammu and Kashmir Police that those marauders who have crossed over to the Indian side, they will be eliminated very soon. With video journalist Chand Dogra, I'm Tajinder Singh Sodhi.